Savannah, Julie Chrisley's daughter, claims she can't have a kid or get married while her parents are in prison. Savannah Chrisley is being open about what her life would be like after her parents are imprisoned. The 25-year-old admitted on the December 27th episode of her Unlocked podcast that her life has come to a halt. "In my mind, I'm like, I can't move on with my life," she said. Emmy Metters, her soon-to-be sister-in-law. "I can't get married unless I know they're going to be there. I'm unable to have a child." The reality star went on to say that she is grieving the loss of parents who are still living. Todd and Julie Chrisley's prison sentences in Florida are expected to begin on January 17th. Todd will serve his time at Federal Prison Camp Pensacola, while Julie will be housed at Federal Correctional Institution Marianna, some 2.5 hours away, according to People magazine. Last month, the reality TV duo was sentenced to a total of 19 years in jail for federal tax evasion. "I feel like I've isolated myself to prepare for what's ahead," Savannah said on her show. "That's what I'm struggling with right now, business-wise," she explained. "But personally I feel like there's a level of shame associated with, going on with my life, and thinking about how mom and dad aren't here during certain life events." She does, however, concede that she understands her parents will finally one day get to be a part of her future. Savannah attributes her optimism to her father's support amid their family's difficult times. "Dad has told me, when I start feeling awful for myself, it's like, hey, I may not be here in front of you, but I'm still alive, I'm still fighting. You don't have to go a single day without speaking to me." Savannah noted that her father has always been her go-to person, which adds to the difficulty of the situation. "We talk about everything, and that's where I can go and absolutely fall apart, and he'll help me build myself back up," she told Metters on the podcast. Todd and Julie Chrisley were first indicted on tax evasion charges in August 2019, and denied the allegations. They were found guilty on all charges earlier this year, and during a hearing in November, Todd was sentenced to 12 years while Julie received 7 years. They were also each given 16 months of probation. The couple rose to fame while starring on reality TV shows. Chrisley Knows Best followed the family's endeavors beginning in 2014. The show has run for 9 seasons, with the 10th, filmed before the federal crimes trial, airing in 2023. Todd was convicted of conspiracy to commit bank fraud, tax fraud, and conspiracy to defraud the United States. Julie was convicted of conspiracy to commit bank fraud, tax fraud, and conspiracy to defraud the United States. She was also hit with wire fraud and obstruction of justice charges. On the Chrisley Confessions podcast, Todd revealed that both he and Julie appealed their tax fraud conviction but are not allowed to discuss any further details. "We cannot discuss the case because the appeal has now been, however they do it. I think it was filed yesterday or the day before yesterday," Todd shared. "Our attorneys notified the courts that they were appealing this."